Hey, what's up guys? This is Mike from Mike the Master 125, and today you'll notice I'm playing Minecraft 1.4.7 because I'm using the Redwire mod. And yeah, I have 57 mods active because this is actually in the high voltage like Tech It pack or whatever it's called. So yeah. So let's go into I'm going to show you some stuff that I made. I'm going to be showing you the calculators I made with this specifically using the Redwire mod. So I did make a two-digit calculator, and I will show that one last. I'm gonna start with showing you the basics and how I figured stuff out. So this is another one I made, but if we go over here, and sorry if it's a little laggy. 1.4.7 for some reason is laggier than on my computer than 1.6. Anyways, this is how I started out. I built this little calculator that adds 1 and 2. So if you show 1, 2, then when they're both on, it'll show 3. And made that really small over here. It does the same thing. And then I tried implementing that to where it'll add 1, 2, and 3 to get a total of 5. And it was very confusing for me to do because I've never really built calculators and stuff before. But yeah, you can see it adds the same way. 1 plus 3, it'll go up to 4. Even though these ones are on, you just ignore them. You pay attention to the highest number. So if we do like 3 plus 2, it'll go up to 5. So yeah, that's that. It's all with wires. Then I figured out about these wireless receivers and transmitters. If we go over here, you can find them in the Redwire wiring and logic. And they have some mini AND gates. So I basically made a calculator using these three things. And pretty much nothing else, just a bit of Redwire to get the busing and or decoding or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, this is a receiver, this is a transmitter. You set this at a certain frequency, like 40, and you match this with the frequency. When it gets power, this will receive power wirelessly. And this is just a mini AND gate, but it takes 3 inputs to get an output, just instead of 2 like a normal one. But that's okay. I compensated for that. So this is the first real calculator I built with this wireless stuff. This is the whole thing. It'll add up to 9, and it has 9 inputs. So if we go in here, you can see I have a lot of transmitters and receivers in here. So let me set the time real quick. So let's just hop in here real quick actually. I keep getting these lag spikes for some reason. So here we are. This is the second floor. On the first floor we have the busing or decoding, whatever you want to call it. It's where you'll see each one of these things, each one of these transmitters has a different number, anywhere from 1 to 7, and it'll match it on these segments up here. If I can get in, you'll see that on the back of the segment I have these transmitters 1 through 7. So yeah, that's what those do. And these are all the AND gates actually. This is a big jumbled mess, and you'll see they all have different numbers on them. Like you'll see this one has 12, 2 12s, and a 15, and the output is 27. The way that works, that's actually 2 plus 5 is 7. It's just the frequencies, and I had to have 2 more up here to do it all. So yeah, these are all the transmitters, and this is for a single digit calculator. Now I realize I could have made it even more compact if I wanted to, but this was my first one. And next I will show you my vertical, or I mean my horizontal one. It's like flat with the ground. And then I'll show you my double digit one. And also I made a couple of these clocks. Pretty cool. Yeah, I love this mod because it's instant signals. And this one's screwed up for whatever reason. Damn it. Maybe not. No, it's working fine now. That's weird. Something's screwed up in the band. Well, I'll fix that later. Anyways, we'll go to my horizontal calculator. takes a while to load it because with all these mods installed, sometimes it doesn't load at all. It might not load it. I might have to restart Minecraft. I don't know. It's done that to me a couple times. So yeah, it is. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna have to restart Minecraft real quick, and I will show you the horizontal calculator, and then I'll show you the 2-digit calculator. So I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I got Minecraft up and running again. Had to use Task Manager. Anyways, I was gonna show you guys my horizontal calculator. Hopefully it'll load this time. There it goes. So yeah, they got this text here telling me an update, taking up half the screen. We'll wait for that to go away. Okay, so here we go. This is a calculator. Yeah, it'll only add up to 9 like the last one, but as you can see, this one is it's on the ground. So yeah, it'll still, well, actually it'll only add up to 9, so you can only do combos that add up to 9. But yeah, it works. And I'll show you what's underneath this thing. And we'll go check out the 2-digit one that adds up to I don't remember. So here you can see this is where the inputs from the buttons come from, and they're sorted by a different color wire, and they're into a bundled wire, and they get sorted out again, and they each have a different transmitter. This transmits a signal, and it is actually picked up. It's probably really dark for you to see this actually. Let me get a potion real quick. I don't even know where to find them. I don't even know if they have them in 1.4. I guess they do. Alright, that's better. So now you can see. So yeah, these are all the different, each one of these lines represents a different number being displayed, and each one of these represents a certain segment being activated. So yeah, let's go down and I'll show you all the adding. These are all the AND gates, all this big jumbled mess of receivers and transmitters down here. This does all the adding. So it receives your input from the levers, and then it outputs a signal, and the signal is met by these receivers here, and it powers it and shows the display, shows the number on the display. So now I will show you my 2-digit calculator. It's much better than these. It'll add with 2 digits, so you can get stuff like 10 or 12. So let's go check that out. And this one, I made the case really big. It doesn't need to be as big as it is, but I did anyways, because I don't know. Here it is. You can see it has 2 digits on it. See, it has a massive case. All this is above ground. And yeah, this one will add up to, I still can't get it. I still haven't gotten it to where it'll add 2 of the same number, so it can't do 7 plus 7. I'll probably implement that one in the next calculator. Anyways, it'll add up to 8 plus 9. That's the max you can add right now with the current inputs. And yeah, you'll get 17. So 17 is the max it'll display. But yeah, you can do any combo you want, and it'll give you an answer. Like this is 11. Let's do 6 plus 3, 9. Let's do 8 plus 6, 14. Yeah. So you can see it works. I also have some optional controls over here if you want to see it better, but it does work a little slower from here. You'll see if I do this, the display takes a little longer for it to display the answer, but it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, it's more instant than that when you're up close. So let's hop inside this thing. There's 2 entrances, and the way I made this was I made it so you had room to expand it, because I put like everything on like a board, I guess you could say. So let's go in here. Kind of cramped. I got 5 levels. So here's all the decoding or busing. I think it's the same thing pretty much. Yeah, each one of these lines represents a number, but we have to have 5 levels of these because we got 2 numbers. So yeah, we have 9 for the 1 digit, 9 for the other digit. So that's a total of 18 different lanes with 18 different signals. Or actually 19, because we have to have 0 on the first digit for 10. So it's 19 different ones, and yeah, you'll see I have 5 floors of them here. And it's probably hard for you to see. Maybe I should take another night vision. Let's get this out of here. So yeah, it's all the decoding. So now if we go over to this side, we'll see the actual adding boards. And these have all these AND gates and this jumbled mess of satellites, and you can see all the way down there that there's a ton of stuff over here. Well, satellites are receivers, so yeah, they're called receivers, but I call them satellites because they look like it. And yeah, I got 5. I actually have 6 floors of this. You'll see what I mean in a second. And yeah, for whatever reason, there's no glass there. Let me fix that. Okay, so now let's go through the other door, and we'll see other side, and you'll see why this is not exactly necessary. So here's the 6th board for the adding, and you'll see get this all this space here. That's because you can add more boards if you want it to do stuff like subtraction or something like that, which I will probably be doing next after I get it to add 2 of the same number. But here's a good example of what the adding boards look like. They have 10 AND gates per board, so this has a total of 60 AND gates. They do all the different calculations. So see, we have 48. I have to have 2 48s going into this AND gate because it takes 3 signals. But yeah, so we got 48 and 49, so that's just 8 plus 9. And the answer is 31 because we have 2 of these. We have 8 plus 9 is 1, and then we have another one that says, it's over here, 8 plus 9 is 7. Or isn't that what it says? Hope I'm not confusing anyone, but I probably am. Anyways, you have to have, if it has 2 digits on in the answer, if like the answer is 12, you have to have 2 different AND gates. One will say the answer is 1 for this digit, and the other will say the answer is 2 for this digit, and that forms a 12. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys like it. I've had this mod for like only 2 days, and this is a really efficient way to build calculators using these things. It saves so much space. You don't have to have any wires except for on your decoding, and that's it. And yeah, this thing will add all these digits together instantly. So yeah, if you guys want a world download of this, if you like use this mod, then I'll see if I can try and put it up for download, but I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'll try. And yeah, if you think this is cool, then go ahead and like the video. That would really help me out a lot. And thanks for watching.